Hey, Coach Rosie here. Happy Father's Day. Just wanted to get you guys a quick message. I'm not going to take long today. I know everybody's probably busy, like I said, celebrating Father's Day and getting out and about and enjoying the great day. What a great day with nice weather and everything else. But a couple things I want to talk to you about real quick is, number one, I want to talk about training versus straining of what's going on. I know this is going to be kind of a conflict because a couple weeks ago we were talking about intensity level and that you have to make sure you're pushing your intensity level and working harder on the things that you're doing. But what I want to talk about today and talk with some different folks, and over the summer there's just so much going on, and what we want to talk about that is exercise is a stressor on the body, and we know that. And the difference between training and straining a lot of times is when we start to do so much from an exercise standpoint, like if you're doing boot camp, and I've talked to somebody that's like, well, I'm doing boot camp, then after boot camp I'm going out and I'm running a couple miles, and after that I'm gonna go take a yoga class, and after that I'm doing this and A, B, and C. I went for a bike ride, we went kayaking and all those things. Great that we want to push ourselves and work, but what you got to remember is, like I say, exercise is a stressor on the body. Everything we do can add stress, and stress isn't bad. That exercise stress isn't bad, but we got to make sure is with high levels of stress, we're also getting high levels of recovery. We're eating right, getting good nutrition, getting good rest. So if we have a really heavy, hard day, and think about this, where if you have a hard, hectic day where your boss is yelling at you, you spill ketchup, on your best shirt or your best blouse, whatever that might be, that's going to add more stress. And then when you go in and try to set maybe a PR, or you push yourself a little bit harder at a boot camp, or when you go out for a bike ride, wherever that might be, you're going to have to allow your body more time to recover from those stressors that are going to put out, because like I say, it's an accumulation. So yes, we want you to push hard when you're working out and when you're exercise, but we also don't want you to get to the point where you have to strain. And one good way to indicate this is if you keep track of your heart rate, your resting heart rate, so get up every morning, and what you find out is over a consistent level, if your heart rate continues to go up at rest, so you get up in the morning, let's say it was at 65, it's normally between 65, 67, somewhere in there, and all of a sudden for a couple week period, it's running the high 60s or maybe even low 70s, your body might be pushing itself a little bit hard, you might be straining a little bit, you might have to back off on some of the areas and activities to help your body recover a little bit more. So like I say, what would be better to do is condense it through. So like if you're doing the boot camp, yes, push yourself during the boot camp, but then when you're going out and maybe back off on going for the bike ride that day, or if you're going for a bike ride, make sure it's a leisurely bike ride that you're going to get some relaxation from what you're doing. And then, of course, like we say, make sure you're watching to recover and getting good nutrition. What we have information down below, look at what we're talking about from a carb standpoint of what you can do. I know a lot of times talking to folks are like, I got to get rid of the carbs. Great information below depending on what you want to do and what you should do for carbs when you're looking at weight loss and body composition. So have a great week. Hey, as we always talk about, route the day, just rock the day, route the week, and make sure this is your best year ever. If you have any questions, make sure you get a hold of us. We're going to see you here this week for our athletes. Hey, we're getting into week 4. It's going to be a great week. And for those coming to boot camp, hey, week 4 of the summer, we're just going to keep pushing forward and make it a great one. So happy Father's Day, and we'll see you here around Coach Rosie this week.